Hello, my beautiful loves. I have an opportunity for you that you do not want to miss out on. My sponsor, Psychic Source, is offering 40-minute readings for $19.80. Yes, Psychic Source has tapped in advisors and been going strong for over 35 years. So if you're going through anything in your life, whether it be your spiritual growth, whether it be your personal relationships, your love life, or your finances and career, Psychic Source can truly help you. Let me tell you, they have helped me as well, and I have not been disappointed. So if you need a reading, they can do readings through text, through video chat, and phone call. If you would like to take advantage of this opportunity, click the link in the description box. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. So let's see what the energy holds for you. Some of you, you could be spending time at a beach, or you could be taking your kids to the pool to soak up the sun and have some fun. So, Capricorn, in this season, you are going to be able to face the people who wouldn't even help you. You are going to face the people who expected you to fall apart. And it's not going to be the same anymore. With material and spiritual prosperity, there's a level of hope that is going to, for some of you, if you were in depression, take you out of depression. If it was you were scared about your finances, this level of hope, faith, prayer is going to switch the momentum in your life where your dreams start to become a reality. And Spirit says this is going to be the smoothest transitions of your life, going from a place of feeling fearful, feeling rejected and harsh realities, to a place of love, peace, and prosperity that you're not going to be able to explain. And the truth is, like, a lot of you Capricorns, the reason why you faced a lot of rejection when it came to some of these connections is because of your truth, your honesty, your integrity, your ability to not put up with people who feel like they can blame you for things that they actually did themselves. So there's some level of transparency that you come with that can really shake people up. So if you're a Capricorn that experienced you love people, but people ran from you, it's because they weren't able to harness their honesty and their truth. Some people just couldn't even look you in your eyes. So you took a lot. You took a lot, and you expected a lot. You expected a lot from people, but now Spirit says these people are nosy. They want to know what you've been up to. They want to know, like, they've never experienced such pain, such harshness from you telling your truth, that it's like it makes them sick to their stomach to even like notice the difficulties that they actually had in their life and they could have put on you. So some people will never ever tell you sorry. You won't get that, oh, I'm so sorry for what I've done. But you will notice, like, some people just like being in your face all of a sudden, or some people, you will notice that, like, they're asking about you, or they'll pop up in your dreams. It's because they noticed that there was a level of integrity that you had that they didn't know. So some people, you got to be careful in this lifetime, because there are people that, because you come off so kind, because you come off so forgiving, some of you could have allowed these same people with the same excuses and the same foul treatment to come into your life repeatedly until you started to say enough is enough is enough. So this is what is going to be happening in your life. Like, I see a lot of things falling away. Energetically, it's like timelines where you could have been disrespected, timelines where you could have been used, abused. And no matter what, you wouldn't fall. Like, you would waver. Waver just means, like, sometimes you would fall into doubt, you would fall into fear, you would fall into like anger, animosity, but for some reason you just didn't give up. You didn't give up on yourself. You didn't give up on your dreams. Some of you, if you have children, your children are your actual guiding forces of why you could not give up. So this is another thing. Look what comes out in the cards, just to align with everything that I'm saying to you, that And honestly, there's still some people who could be getting readings on you. There's some people that are still trying to figure out, how much do you know? How much do you see? What is going on in your life? So when I say about these people that were off your journey, if they were spying, if it wasn't like them physically spying, like driving by your house or having access to social media, it can be people literally going to readers to find out about you, to see what's happening. What's happening to you, you're living it up. What's happening to you, if they expected you to fall, you actually rise. What's happening to you, you're able to conquer a lot of things that were keeping you down, that were keeping you challenged. So that's what's happening to you. You're more victorious, you're more successful. And this is because you held on to hope, even if a few times you broke down and cried, even if a few times you thought about giving up, you still didn't give up. So this is what's coming to you in this season. You will now be seen as a threat, and you will be seen as a threat because the people that who expected you to experience like pain and suffering, you actually were able to reach a pivotal point of power, and you are actually able to move into a positive direction in your life without these like dark people, because darkness is just negative people, negative forces, like people who are wishing on your downfall, people, like it's like that. Now that you're not around those people, and they're probably just mad at you because they couldn't lie to you no more. People, when they can't lie to you no more, when they can't manipulate you, when they can't get over on you, then for some reason they're mad that their plans for you weren't able to succeed. But this is why the power of faith is so strong, because even when there are people who wish on your downfall, you have a higher power that wants the best for you. So that's what you just experienced. And some of you too, if you're coming to this channel, like if you have grandkids, you might have grandkids. Some of you can be spending time with your grandkids. And once again, the biggest thing is like your finances, you coming into money and holding on to your money tightly. What else for you? It shows spiritual union. You can have a spiritual union that's taking off. So we can look into that. We can see what's happening with your love life. But the biggest thing is like promotion when it comes to your finances and you restoring your health. Some of you guys could have had some health scares. I see you going to the doctors a lot. Some of you could have struggled with hypertension, high blood pressure. You could have been like struggling. Some of you are scared, like borderline diabetes, and expecting the worst of your health, but your health has been able to improve because some of you had to go like on a low calorie diet. Some of you started to train yourself to walk more. Some of you guys are wearing waist trainers, and you're shaping your body again. So it's like you have a real upbeat spirit. And for some of you, you just have nothing left to say to some of these people that hurt you. And like I said, it can be friends, it could be family, it could be ex-lovers. Some of you too, I see you getting help with your computer. If there's something wrong with your computer, or there's something electrical going on, I see like a technician or someone coming to your house to help you fix something. Maybe it can even be like your cable's not working, or if you have like some machine at your house, it could be your washer machine, your dryer machine. There's just some level of like a fixture being happening in your home. So let's see what's going on, who's coming towards you in love for this week. Some of you too, if you are co-parenting, if you are in a co-parenting situation, there could be arguments over finances of who pays for the child's tuition, or who pays. It's like something to do with like somebody needs to pay for the child, whether they're going to a private school, whether it could be college tuition, or whether it can be like for clothes for back to school. You might get into an argument about if somebody is supposed to give you a portion of help, and I don't know, they could be struggling. If they're arguing with you about their portion of finances, it's because they're financially struggling. Like they have less money than what they expected. Because I see a vision of somebody like going into their bank account and it's like, oh shoot, I thought I had more money than this. So if they give you a hard time, that's the truth. They may say other things because there's a situation with certain men, instead of just saying like I really don't have enough, they may go on an ego trip and try to say this or that or this or that, when the reality is they ain't got the money. But let's see what's going on. And I also see like something to do with bank statements. Like, be careful of your bank statements, or pay attention to your bank statements. Look at what's taking money from you. Some of you, if you are struggling financially, it could have to do with like takeout. You order, or you could be a person that sometimes you order a lot online. Do you do shopping when you feel like bored? It's like somebody can do a lot of shopping when they're bored. Okay. Why is there 2 queens when it comes to your relationship? Clarify. The 5 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. So some of you could have been building with another earth sign. It can be a Virgo, another Capricorn, or a Taurus. And what's going on with this person? They find you to be a queen. It's like they're fixing a relationship with you. Were you in a connection already? You guys took a break? What's going on? Are you in a long-term commitment and you guys took a break? Because you felt like they were a liar. 5 of Swords is somebody who gaslights or manipulates the truth. They don't speak very honestly. And that could be a person too. When it comes, no, it shows that can be a person to clarify. What's up with this person? Why are they coming up as the 5 of Swords? Because every other card after that, oh, did you take a break on them because you felt like they were a liar? You caught them in a lie. So you were, you could have closed off to this person temporarily. And with Queen of Wands and confidence, it's like you got your confidence back. You could have been restoring your health and not paying this person any attention. That's another thing too. People need to watch out for you in this season. It looks like you're coming into a place of wholeness within your own. And it's like, even your children notice it. Like, they notice the difference in you, you know, like if you've been doing changes to yourself, if you started seeing life differently, even your children notice the difference in you. You could be more peaceful and humble. And people want to know, like, before you could have been yelling at every old little thing. Everything made you agitated, or you could have shut down really easily. And now you're way more, like, happy. You're not so depressed, and even your children can see it. But if you took a break, because the 4 of Wands is normally a break from a connection that you were building on already. So yeah, there was a missed opportunity in the past because someone was either, King of Wands is somebody who can either be cheating or lying about cheating. You know, they're lying or cheating or lying about cheating. It's one or the other. King of Wands is sometimes their focus is not on you, because it's their focus is on other people or getting attention from other people. But it was a lot of drama in your connection. It shows a missed opportunity. Another thing too, is this the same person? It shows ending. Wait a minute. Is this the same person? Is Capricorn, is this the same person coming back? Ooh, it says there's something better. Well, peaceful resolution. Let me see. There's an opportunity, and it's going to be up to you. Is it for forgiveness? So it is the same person. Yes, I had to make sure. Yes, this is the same person, and they were playing games with you before. They were stirring up the pot before, and it is going to be up to you. It's up to you. There's going to be an opportunity. If you guys were arguing and going back and forth, and there was accusations being brought up back and forth, Spirit is saying that there is going to be something better, like a peaceful solution to what you guys were going through. So you know what it is? Let me tell you what it is with this person. If you really wanted to know, they really thought that they can outsmart you. They thought that they can outsmart you. Let me see. How do they feel now? They thought that they can outsmart you, honey. How do they feel now? Confused. So they try to put you in confusion and ended up in confusion, honey. They're confused of why they cannot have you messed up. You refuse to play a fool. That's what had happened, honey. You done woke up to their nonsense. They try to keep you in confusion and now they're confused. They want to work with you. Or, okay, tell me more. Yeah, this person was sneaking around with the Seven of Swords. They were sneaking around. You were right. They got caught out there. They could have tried to put it on you. You ever meet people like that? When they try to say, oh, they try to bring insecurity onto you and tell you that they're suspicious about you, but what come to find out, you're like, what are they talking about? Why do they keep thinking I'm sleeping with somebody else? Why do they keep thinking that there's someone else? It's because they doing it all along. It's like projection, you know? So they try to have you all confused and messed up. And all along, they were the ones who were the culprit when it comes to third party, Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Like, they were sneaking around. So I creep. Yeah. So they were creeping and trying to keep it on the down low, but you were able to find out. And you cut them off clean. Queen of Swords don't play that. Queen of Swords is like, hold up. Wait all the way a minute. Okay? Because what happened? That's what the Queen of Swords says. What happened? Because you trying to accuse me of what? And it was them all along. So you cut through the nonsense. You don't have time. You don't have time for the nonsense, you know? So it shows you as the Two of Swords. Like, a part of you, aw, that's sad. You secretly are in love with them, and that's the only reason why you're attached. This is why it's coming up as a spiritual union. You love this person for real. You really do. And Spirit says you're also could be seeking closure. Like, secretly, you're also seeking closure. Like, what once was. Like, things could have been so sweet between you guys. And you're just like... And some of you, too, you can't find the connection anywhere else. And that's what makes you dwell on them. Like, you, even if you... Suppose you did try to get away from this person and you tried to start to date, or you haven't found the level of connection that you had with this person. That's another thing. There's a level of them that is good to you. Let me see. It was easier to lie to you than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. Yeah. This person is definitely a liar. I love your swag. You are the whole package. So they find you to be the whole package. There can also be some stuff going on with the family. It says, I didn't know if my family was going to accept you, but I couldn't give to you the way I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past. They could have told you that they're still healing, or they could have made excuses for their behavior. You know, it says, I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood. So this person... But they miss you. I miss your voice. I miss your laugh. I miss your humor. I miss your touch. I'm in my feelings today. So those are some of the feelings that are coming up for this person. I also see you, Capricorn, going to an event. I see you going to an event, and I hear studying you. This person could be studying you. Or if you do get invited to an event, whoever invites you to an event, I even hear like opening act. You might go to an event and there's an opening act, or if somebody asks you to join like a lineup, they've been studying you. So you come up as the Queen of Swords again. Yeah, you did find out about a third party. It shows Seven of Cups and third party. You found out. Some of you too, I hear like you mix business with pleasure too much. It can even be a person that they try to make it seem like, oh, they're just a partner. I just work with them. They're just a partner. I just work with them. And you found out that it was more than just that. Like, no, honey, there's a thin line between working with somebody and them really being all up on you. So it's like somebody who could have crossed the lines, and you're trying to figure out what to do or how to respond with all this information when the time comes. What else is coming up for you, my lovely Capricorns? But I'm going to keep this person. Let's see. There's a lot of court cards, honey. This is a lot of court cards. So let's see. It shows taking a leap of faith. Twin flame. You guys have a real strong bond. And then it says time apart. So you definitely took a break from this person. I think you still want them, Capricorn. Let me make sure. How does Capricorn feel about the cross watcher? How does Capricorn really feel about the cross watcher? Ooh, you don't know. You're back and forth with yourself. 1 minute, you're back and forth. You don't really know. I know you love them, but you go back and forth with yourself. A part of you feels disappointed and you feel like you're missing out on the opportunity and you miss them and you think about the possibilities if you just hang in there. There's a part of you that wants to reunite with this person, and then there's another part of you that feels like you're better off just focusing on yourself and healing. So you have mixed emotions. Should I just stay by myself and heal? Like, you are getting better. You're getting more happier by yourself. There's a level of like emotional instability and confusion that this person brings to your life. Some of you feel like you're just better off being by yourself than to get yourself tied up into a situation with someone who, like, infidelity can be a problem with them, or honesty and transparency can be a problem with this person. Let's see what else is going on when it comes to your finances, Capricorn. Debt paid. So you're going to be paying your bills. Some of you may have a new position. Some of you could be retired as well. With resign, you could be retired. Others of you can have an entry-level position, and it's going to help you pay all your bills. I see you spending. And there's also showing a background check. Some of you might also be offered a new job, and you're going to have to decide if you want it, you know? Some of you, I see you throwing out receipts. You might have a bunch of receipts laying around in your pocketbook, or you have a bunch of receipts laying around your house. I see you throwing out receipts, and it shows a vacation. So you could be trying to, you're in the right direction. This is good. You're in the right direction when it comes to your finances. Some of you could be trying to budget out for a vacation, or if you just came back from vacation, you could be trying to stack your money. Yeah, Spirit wants you to trust. Some of you have fears about finances. They want you to get beyond your fears, and you do have another opportunity right now that is going to help you. You just need to condition yourself better when it comes to like your finances. You need to try not to spend more than what you like, spend within your means. It's like there's some level of like financial. Some of you, like I said, you might spend money because you're bored, or you might do things that are above your means, and it puts you into a hole. So Spirit is saying you need to manage your finances a little bit better. But if you would like to hear the rest of this reading, you can click onto the extended. I am going to do a full spread on the person that you possibly have a reconciliation with. I'm going to find out what their intentions are of coming back. I want to find out more about if there is a third party still and what the connection is with the third party. On the extended, I'll also go over your family, your friends, your neighbors, and your children. The extended will be in the description box and also in the comments if you want to see the remainder of this video. And I will catch you on the other side, my lovely Capricorns. Love and light.